What's up guys, Nolan here, and while we are, yes, still waiting for 12.8, I wanted to address the community identity crisis for Escape from Tarkov that infests every update we get. It inherently comes from everyone wanting what's best for them and misinformation of the future plans for Escape from Tarkov. This is why I spend so much of my time explaining these future plans, because unfortunately there just isn't a solid roadmap from BSG. I bet this heavy bleed system coming with 12.8 eventually is going to rustle some jimmies, and if that doesn't, then the weapon malfunctions or armor hitboxes absolutely will in 12.9 or 13 or whatever patch they end up coming in. Either way, this video needs to be made for what's to come. The loudest part of the community see Tarkov through three lenses: what it is now, what it is supposed to be in their eyes, or what it was. Again, all of this depending on what they think is best for them, which can go anywhere from that point. If you like it right now, then keep liking it. Once you stop liking it, give appropriate feedback if you want to as to why you stopped liking it, in the hopes that it will get changed. If nothing changes, then find a good anger management tool and stop playing, because yes, it sucks, but there's nothing more to do other than maybe check back later and see if it has changed eventually. Adapt or die, where the die is the removal of your game from your PC. That's all that can generally be said for a game that is still so far under development. I see this specifically like people being mad at their dogs growing up. Obviously, puppies are great, they're tons of fun, but they poop and pee everywhere until they grow up and you train them. If you aren't going to enjoy having the full-grown dog, then why get the puppy? If we use this metaphor for Escape from Tarkov, in this case, you don't even have to train it. Someone else is doing it for you. Now, thankfully for dogs, we know what they'll generally be like when they grow up, which for early access games is a roadmap. Unfortunately for Tarkov, the roadmap doesn't really exist, which is why I made my dev playlist and why you should watch my future Tarkov and Changing Point videos, because that is all we have. If you are strictly just waiting for what's to come and haven't played the game yet, then that's a bit of a gamble, because you don't know if you are going to actually like what's coming, and that's the danger of early access, especially again since BSG don't have a solid public roadmap. My advice would be play what you can right now to be better prepared for what's to come, because there's plenty that you can learn right now to help you later. If you end up eventually not liking it, at least you hopefully got your money's worth out of it. This is also why I suggest that you guys watch a solid several hours of streams from different people, and then if you are interested, buy the cheapest version first if possible. Lastly, there's people who liked old Tarkov better. These are the no weight limits, no medical animations, no face hitbox, etc. kind of people. Those days are gone, guys. Let the past die. That stuff is not coming back. The puppy is all grown up. Past all of those, we have the people who have realistic understandings of what's to come, and the people who are just not paying any attention whatsoever. If you really want to know what's coming, I've already mentioned it. Check out my videos in my dev playlist, but basically the biggest influence on Escape from Tarkov would be a more realistic version of Stalker with friends and without the sci-fi stuff. If you've never played Stalker, or if you've never even heard of it, then you will want to check that out for sure. Escape from Tarkov has been in development for 5 years already, and they are, according to Nikita recently, only 65% done. Now, how much of that is maps, I'm not sure, because when it comes to core features, there's plenty left to do for sure, but not 4-ish years worth based on their current pace, delays included, especially since Nikita and the team really don't want this to take 4 more years. I'd have to guess at least 20%, if not more, of that remaining 35% is maps, since there's at least 6 more coming. I feel bad for the people that get debated because they just buy the game that a streamer plays, then don't read any of the warnings that the game is in development, and didn't do any research, so they don't know what's coming. I for sure sound like a broken record here, but if you or anyone that you know is struggling with this, that is exactly what all of my dev videos are for and why I make them so short. It's for the good of the future of the community so that people know what's coming. So that is the summary of the identity crisis in Escape from Tarkov, and why every update we get, it seems like half of the community has a complete meltdown based on what they want the game to be, whether it's CSGO or Arma 3, when it's just trying to be Escape from Tarkov. My fingers have been crossed for over a month now on patch 12.8, so I'll just say hopefully we get it sometime this year at this rate. I will, as always, let you guys know more once I do, but for now, I really need to stress that you guys go check out my future Tarkov or Turning Point videos if you haven't already, so that you do know what's coming. They'll all be linked here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. I really appreciate the people who do. Otherwise, I hope you at least learned something, and I also hope you have a nice day. See you guys.